Hello and welcome to the Cartoony Studio. It's almost Christmas. It will be in a few hours' time. And look, I've got my jumper on. Oh, it's all very exciting here at the Cartoony Studio. We're not drunk, not yet. We will be, but not yet. This is just me being me. Now, this is a very special Christmas video. I have a commission from a friend and company called eBuy Gum. Well, the company's called eBuy Gum. The friend's not. That'd be rather weird, wouldn't it? No, he's called Darren. And yeah, he's commissioned me to do a cartoon for his Facebook page, or the banner advert. And that's what I'll be doing today. So grab yourself a mince pie and a little bit to drink. And forget the Christmas wrapping and just enjoy the video. From me to you, from me by Gum and Darren, to me, and then on to you, and then back here and over there. It's all very complicated, but basically everyone wishes you a very Merry Christmas. Should we go and draw a cartoon? Yes, let's be festive and do just that. Well, hello and welcome to the Christmas Eve version of Diary of a Cartoonist. Hopefully this goes up. If you have seen my midweek video, then you'll know what that's all about. If you haven't, go and watch it now. We'll all wait for you. No, we won't. Right, today's video, which is a special one, an extra one. It's not on my normal day, but it is Christmas Eve, so it's a special one. I've been asked by a friend of mine and customer, Darren, to do the header for his Facebook page for his business called eBuy Gum. All the details and all the links to his sites will be below. eBuy Gum is effectively an upmarket version of eBay. In other words, it works for you, not against you, which, as you all know, eBay is a bit of a nightmare. It is at the moment a UK only buy and sell site. Unless that's changed. If it's changed, Darren, I'm sorry, please correct me in the comments below. I'm not affiliated, I'm not sponsored to him. I'm just literally doing this. I thought it might make a nice Christmas Eve video as well. So for the banner, well, first of all, this is the rough. This is the rough that I sent to him. Forget all that. Let's email it over to him. He likes it. He's okay with it. It is only a rough. He knows my rough work. He knows it'll get better when I complete it. Ha! The fool that he is. He doesn't know me very well, does he? So that's that over there. And this is the image area that I'm working on. I know that somewhere around here there'll be a profile picture. So just in my own mind, if I just roughly draw kind of a circle there, so as I can avoid putting anything really important over there as best I can. We all know Facebook, like any other social media idiotic site, will just change everything around to suit themselves. Now, the dimensions for the banner heading are 820 pixels by 312. Now, that is no good to anyone born after 1980. Or born before 1980, sorry. Which is me, a little bit further back than that. So for you, I have converted it. That is 217 millimeters by 82.5 millimeters. And what I did is I draw line across there, line across there. I do 217 millimeters along here, which is there. And I take it down to 8.2, which was there, and then I get a line, I get the ruler, and I go straight through the center of that, and I draw a line, and then I scale it up. So I know that what I have here is a proportionally enlarged version of what's needed. Right, that's the technical stuff over and done with. Now should we have some fun with Christmas? Let's do that. We love Christmas, don't we? We love Christmas here. I do anyway. So we're going to have, it all starts off on Santa's sleigh, because I'm not too sure whether they pinched it for the night. Unruly little buggers as they are. And they're going to, I suppose, deliver all the presents that have been bought on eBuy Gum. So here we go. Are you watching this, Darren? Are you enjoying this? Are you seeing how this is progressing? Darren was a friend of mine from when I lived in a place called Solihull, which is just outside Birmingham. Most people from Solihull would say not far enough outside Birmingham, but outside Birmingham nevertheless. It was an idyllic childhood. It was all countryside when I was there. Not now, but it was then. And Darren stayed there with his brother, Terry, who was my age. And we grew up together. And Terry is sadly, very, very sadly, no longer with us. Taken way too soon. And of course, I got to know Darren through Terry. I'm concentrating. This is not like me, is it? I don't concentrate in here. I just slap it all down and hope for the best. We know how it goes. Now we're moving at a bit of speed, so let's have the sack of presents moving over a little bit with it. We'll have the first character here, which is the dog. Now I created these characters for Darren. I have done another video on eBuyGum, about eBuyGum. There'll be a link in the description below. We'll just assume I can find it. And just get this a little bit right. Because unlike my normal style, although it is identifiable as mine, it's more what I might refer to as like kind of a Disney-esque style. There's a bit more Disney in it. It's more cute, rounded characters. Now in the rough, you'll notice that the hat is squarely on the head, but he's also got these big sort of floppy ears, and in the rough they're not there. I still want the Christmas hat on, but we'll do what I normally do. We'll just have it coming off his head. I think that makes a bit more sense, don't you? Yes, I do. I think that makes a lot of sense. Thank you. I like to have fan bases. I like to have yes people around me. I don't get it very often. Yeah, so there we go. So that's that now. And he's really going for it. Shall we have him? Yeah, because they've all got scarves on. They're northerners, you see, Northern England. Here by gum and all that sort of stuff, you know. Speak a bit like that up there, they do. It's a vast caricature. I'm expecting death threats in the post. And a complete cancellation of my northern fan. Yeah, there we go. So it's a little northerners. eBuyGum is a very northern expression. I'm not sure, when I normally draw these Santa's sledge, I think I put a chair in, a seat of some sort. It's an awful long way to be flying around the world without having somewhere to sit, isn't it? I think so. So we'll give the poor little chap a seat. And once again, normally I'd have Rudolph in there, but it's not about Rudolph. It's about the characters of eBuyGum. So already we are splashing with action. Do you like that term? Do you like it? I like that very much. Splashing with action we are. It's going to be a Christmassy one, as I've stated. Now, I won't be putting snow in here. I'll probably put that on when I complete the colouring. Now, I'm going to go here first. I think needs to go slightly over his head. So now this is the ferret. Like I say, he'd been a northern thing. It was very stereotypical northern. So northern men, stereotypically, right? Not necessarily realistically, all have whippets. They love their ferrets, and and they love the pigeons as well. They race them. Most of them lose, but yeah, they do pigeon racing and that kind of stuff. So when coming to design the characters for E-by-Gum, we thought, why not? Let's go stereotypical. That shouldn't excite anyone. This was before the days of cancellations and everything. When cancellation just meant a fee. I can hear kids shout out there. Shouldn't be hearing that, you know. They're all at school. They're all at school. There we go with that. Maybe just up there. It might lose a little bit. I'm not quite sure. So we'll have the banner. Remember, Christmas has got to go in there. So his head's above it. So I'm going to have to elongate the banner a little bit because I've got to get Christmas to go Christmas there. But once again, I'll do that in Photoshop. So you like that, and then are we still on? Are we still on board? Oh, that's it. Just bring this down a bit more there, I think, and there, a bit more action. And then we can fit Merry into there, just about, and then Christmas into there. Do you notice I've got a slight bend there? Remember when we were talking about action in the how to draw action video? God, have I got to put a link down for that as well? I suppose I'd better. And he also has a scarf as well. I like silk scarves. If you look at Andy Cap, notice that he's a stereotypical northern man, and he was a little silk scarf on his hat, on his head. There. There's Ernie. Ernie's one. I think he's the bird. In fact, I'm almost convinced that Ernie is the bird. And as if by magic, let's bring the bird in, shall we? Because it's not just a Merry Christmas message. We also need to do a Happy New Year. Now, Ernie's the pigeon. Also, to be remembered here, they normally have little flat caps on. There should be a picture somewhere around here showing you what they look like on a normal day, shall we say. But seeing as this is Christmas, I've foregone all the flat caps and everything because I can. And I've decided to give them all Santa hats. Just for Christmas. You understand, don't you? They're as excited as I am. So what are you all doing for Christmas? You got to see your parents? You got the kids with you? Are the kids coming round? Or have you got your kids living with you? I know it's all about the kids, but you know what? I'm still a big kid. I love Christmas. I get so excited. Every year I ask for a scale electrics. I've been asking for one since I was a kid. I never got one. Still never got one. My one daughter did buy me an electric car kit once. So that was fun. I did enjoy that. Now, that's on there. And Happy New Year. So we once again have to keep it fairly long for here because that's going to have the words New Year in it. His hat isn't really interfering with it, so that's all right. Now that is effectively that. Yeah, I think that would be about right, wouldn't it? Yes, I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. Are we all okay with that? I hope we are. It's too late now if you're not. So for those of you who are watching this through a link from the eBuyGum Facebook, Twitter or X or LinkedIn or anything like that, any of the other sites that Darren is going to be sharing this on. Hello, how are you? You're probably wondering, what the hell have I tuned into? Well, he's like this all the time, you know. There's not an ounce of common sense comes out of this channel. Nothing at all. But you're more than welcome to come back and listen to more of my idiotic ramblings or tales or stories of my past. I have to be careful here because I've got to put the logo in here somewhere, so that may have to be cut slightly to fit into the picture. Because if we're taking me higher, then we'll lose the ferret, and we don't lose the ferret. We'll have the RSPCA on us. They'll be saying, "Hey, what thou's doing with the ferret? It was there a couple of seconds ago, and all of a sudden it fell off top. Does thou know what happens to a ferret that falls off a sleigh? Well, I don't know either, but it won't be very pleasant." Shall I do a little bit of planking in there? I think I probably will. And right, now I wouldn't normally spend so much time working on the lines and strengthening them up because we all know I fly by the seat of my pants usually. But for the sake of you knowing what the hell's going on, I will. I'll just strengthen a few lines in, and you should know where we are from here. Right, now if I remember rightly, in the picture, and I'll bring it back in smartly, we had rooftops and even a little star up there. So we'll put those in as well. Whilst we stick it on, I'm going to put the holly here and hope like hell that Facebook get that. They don't ban it or whatever they're going to do. And up here as well. It's very difficult. I mean, I've done a few of these for myself when I was on Facebook, and we all know that I'm not on there now. Yeah, no, it's very difficult because they have two different ones, don't they? They say it's two different sizes. You go, one for the phone and one for the Facebook itself. Well, sod off. You can't be doing with that. It's ridiculous. Actually, that should be held there, shouldn't it? Sorry, I came a shot there, didn't I? I need to do this here, like that. Some of those things may have gone off the picture. I'm sorry if it did. It's trying to get everything in. It's quite a big picture to be drawing. And I need to get it all in. Right, I think that's that. We'll just do a few houses down here and we can call it done. Now, in the new year, for those of you who are my regular viewers, you can't miss the regular viewers. They're the ones wearing straitjackets. I'm only joking. I love you all, really. You're very friendly to me. Yeah, in the new year, I will be doing a whole bunch of new things. Some of the same old stuff as well. I'm not going to sort of just never do anything like we normally do ever again. But, you know, I'm going to be doing some new stuff, some new ideas I've got. And book ideas, all sorts of things like that. You use this part of the year as a kind of reflection, don't you? You think, right, I messed up last year. How can I not mess up this year? So you do other stuff. And hopefully I won't mess up again. So yes, we all will make mistakes. You know, the whole of our year starts off so well, and then before we realise it, it's not going as we planned. I'm just concentrating a little bit on this. I'm going to be serious. I thought I'd better tell you I'm going serious because it's confusing a lot of people. I'd never seen this before. And then come in all the little details that I do like to put in. I need to come that way a bit more for perspective purposes. I don't know whether it's yeah. I'll bring. I know that there's a circle there, but it doesn't really matter, you see, because that's just where the logo or Darren's charming features are going to go. But I will just do a bit of a picture through here. It doesn't matter because it's just another roof of another house. It's not essential. Like I said when I started, just make sure that nothing essential is over this part. We might lose a bit of the sled. It might come as far as there, but as long as we've got all the relevant information, which is Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and you've got the characters in, and you've got a general idea of what's going on, then everyone's happy, aren't they? I don't get a chance to do many of my commissions, shall we say, because a lot of them are personal. A lot of them are things like caricatures. And of course, people don't want those things going up online because invariably when I've finished them, they're for presents like birthdays and Christmas or anniversaries or stuff like that. And, well, I mean, I've drawn it, so if I put it up on my YouTube channel, then you never know. Someone might see it. There might be someone else. Might be some more idiots out there watching this. We don't know. Right, this is pretty much it. I could do a whole load more, but I'm not going to because I'm going to leave the background dark blue because it's night time. And you'll do a star. The best way to do a star for me is I draw a circle. Make it as small or as large as you want. And if you bring off the 4 main prongs on, because it's the north or the star that the 3 wise men or the 3 not so wise men, whichever way you look at it, are. It came right down, didn't it? So we'll have that up there. Right, we're done. We're ready to go on to the next stage, which is inking things at ridiculous speeds. Oh, hang about, I forgot his scarf, didn't I? Can't be doing that. Also, once again, a little bit of speed. He's going at speed, so let's exaggerate the length of his scarf. It wouldn't normally be that long. Normally, it would just go to about here, about sort of that area. But we exaggerate it because there's speed involved. They're going at speed. And because, once again, no zoom lines or anything, you all know they're going at speed, don't you? Because I fooled you. I do stuff like that. I do it on a regular basis. I fooled everyone. I fool people into believing I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Are there any questions? No, nothing at all. Good. I'd like to hear everyone's on board. Everyone knows what's going on. There we go. So now all that's left for me to do is to say, there's the cartoon. Darren, hope you like it. You can't really complain now because you won't see it till it's finished. I'm going to go ahead and ink it at speed as I normally do. And because it's Christmas, we'll stick what's happened there? We'll stick a load of Christmas music on. And I will probably be taking a little bit of a break. I'll take a break till maybe, I don't know, first weekend in January. Might be the 2nd. Maybe the 2nd. I don't know. I'll put up one of those YouTube shorts just to let you know when I'm about to do it. So keep an eye out for them. Keep an eye on the channel. If you're missing me, go and try my playlist. Go through all the stuff I've been doing. It's all up there. It's all up there for your entertainment. And all that's left for me now to do is to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Not just the e-buy gum buyers and sellers. Everyone out there, anyone who watched this video, I genuinely wish you a happy Christmas. I hope it goes great. I hope you get everything that you want, not just material, but anything that you want. I hope it goes well for you. And I hope your new year is as fantastic as you dream it will be just before the clock strikes 12. Right, that in mind, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye-bye for now.